everyone, it's your girl Rose. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am reporting to you from beautiful Los Angeles. And yes, I am still here. I still have not been able to close on my Mexico apartment purchase yet. It's been 3 months since I went into contract. It's a little bit frustrating, and at this rate, maybe I won't be able to close on this home until the end of the year. Who knows? But for now, I'm making the best of it. LA is not a bad place to be with a camper van. So today I'm actually parked in a neighborhood called Venice. It's known for its kind of hipstery, beachy, artsy vibe. So Venice is one of my favorite places in LA. It's also very walkable, which is nice because LA has crazy traffic. And the weather's really nice because it's by the beach, so there's a nice breeze and it never gets too hot, which of course is very important when you're living in a van. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today and I'm eager to get the day started, so I'm gonna just make some juice, do some morning routine stuff, and then head to my favorite vegan cafe. I'm not even vegan, but this place is so good. So we're gonna get some food, get some work done, maybe later head to the boardwalk and check out the beach a bit, and just basically pretend to be a Cali girl for a day. I literally cannot believe how much work goes into one juice. But I had a bunch of produce in the fridge that I needed to use up, so I basically just juiced whatever I had left, which is carrots, celery, turmeric, and grapes. It's not the tastiest juice, but that tastes like health. So let me just quickly scan the news a bit, check on some of my option trades, which is something that I do every morning, and then head to the cafe. Oh, interesting. So just to give you an idea of the types of option trades that I like to do, they are very low maintenance trades, stuff that doesn't require me to be glued to my phone every day, because there are some days where I forget. If I'm like in a national park with no service, I'm not able to check on my position. So these are very like hands-off option trades. But an example of one that I did recently that I thought wasn't gonna go well but ended up turning out okay is this sort of roundabout option trade that I did in the queues. I'll try to keep this simple. This is not like an options 101 class right now, but I basically sold a put option on the queues, collected $266 for that. The strike price was $320 and I ended up getting assigned, which is basically what happens when you sell an option and then the underlying stock goes against you, and then you're obligated to either sell 100 shares of the underlying or buy 100 shares of the underlying stock. So in this case, even though I made $266 for selling this put option, I ended up having to buy 100 shares of the queues at a strike price of $320. That wasn't too bad. I was comfortable holding the stock at that price. But then the cool thing about options is I turned around and sold call options on those 100 shares, collected $170. I did it again for $110, and then I did it again actually yesterday for $490. So that's basically kind of how I generate income trading options. I do this on the go. It's perfect for van life. I have some links below this video if you want to check out some free trainings and other YouTube videos that I've made about options trading. But anyway, now that that's done, I'm going to just scan the news. I like to usually just open up my Financial Times app, also the Wall Street Journal app, and sometimes The Economist. So I just scan through just to see what the hell is going on in the world, make sure Putin or the president of China hasn't done anything crazy, and you know, the usual. Okay, so I'm on my way to the cafe now, but I wanted to quickly talk about the parking situation and how I manage that in a camper van. So I found a really nice spot. As you can see, it is in front of a construction site, so I don't have like nosy neighbors, and it's very you know, like private. But basically when I live in cities in the van, I just look for quiet residential streets. Especially in LA, there's a lot of nice streets like that. I generally look for something with a lot of plants, and I always try to choose like sort of safe neighborhoods. I know Venice has a lot of homeless people, but generally like I stick around sort of the main strip where all the nice cafes and shops are, so there's less likely to be like crime on these streets. And I've always felt very safe, and I have like these blackout shades so that at night nobody knows there's anyone inside the van, let alone a solo female traveler. Something you have to watch out for are the no parking signs. So there's like street sweeping at certain 2-hour windows throughout the week. So on this street, for example, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Mondays, I'd have to move the car But other than that, I could just park here, and it's definitely cheaper than renting an apartment in LA. Okay, and as for showers, I actually have a little shower in my van. Most vans don't, but I figured I really wanted my van to be self-sufficient. So I'll take quick military style showers, 2 to 3 minutes in my van whenever I need to. But if I can, I'll try to just make do with a baby wipe shower, because the less water you use, the less you have to fill up your water tank, which is always a whole like time consuming operation. So I try to be as resourceful with water as I can. If I need to take really big showers that involve washing my hair, that's a whole operation, then I will park in front of a friend's house, because I have a lot of friends in LA, and use their showers. Now, if I'm camping or, you know, out in a national park, I'll try to find like a campground shower or something like that. As for the bathroom situation, I have a composting toilet in my van. It's actually inside the shower, and it really is like my tiny house on wheels, and I just love it so much. Oh my god, everything on the menu looks so good. It's always so hard to decide. I would like to have the buffalo cauliflower starter. That was incredibly delicious and filling. I typically like to hang out at a cafe, get food and work, and just like camp out. And I do this about 2 to 3 times a week, just to you know, get out of the van and get outside a little bit. So that was really fun. I just wanted to point out, Cafe Gratitude, my favorite cafe, is on a street called Rose Avenue, and my name is Rose. I thought that was pretty cool. Dog's tired. Come on, Jippy. Can we go? Thanks for letting me hang. That was so much fun, but also incredibly tiring. I think I'm gonna make a little snack and just chill out for the rest of the evening. One of the cool things about van life is that it forces you to learn new skills. And one of my favorite snacks in the world is microwave popcorn. But since I don't have a microwave in the van, I have learned how to make popcorn in a pan. So step 1 is to heat up coconut oil in a pan. Then add 1 kernel to the oil and wait for that to pop. Make sure to cover it in the meantime. So that one just popped. That means the oil is hot enough to add in all the rest. So go ahead and dump that in and just shake it a bit. Yum! Whoop. All right, I like to add in more coconut oil after this so that all the seasonings have something to stick to. And I'm quite generous with the coconut oil. It adds a really nice flavor to the popcorn. And then I like to add nutritional yeast. I always add a ton of this. And of course, salt. And ta-da! You have better than movie popcorn. That is so good. Can't wait to jump into that. But I just wanted to say, I freaking love Venice Beach so much. I had a blast today. And I just really love how, especially the boardwalk, it's this place of free expression. It's like the melting pot of America. I saw like roller skaters, athletes, weirdos, hipsters, yogis, surfers, rich people, poor people, like all kinds of people, and everyone just sort of feels at home there. And it's no wonder I felt at home here too. And I just love that I have the freedom to spend time in a neighborhood that inspires me by the beach. And it's true that, you know, I'm 33 living in a van. Maybe that's not so great according to some people. Like my parents, they really wanted me to buy a house in the States and settle down, and I chose not to. And I'm happy with that because honestly, living this way allows me a certain type of freedom. I can, having low overhead and no fixed expenses and owning very little stuff allows me to be able to live somewhere for a while wherever I feel inspired and then go somewhere else when I want to move on, and even move to a foreign country for a while if that's what I want to do without worrying about leaving behind a mortgage or rent or other types of responsibilities. So I've made the life choices I've made for a reason, and I am very happy with it. So this is your reminder also to just be you. Be like those rollerbladers on Venice Beach, just rollerblading to 90s music, not giving a fuck, you know, just having the time of their lives. Be like them. Like, don't spend your life trying to keep up with the Joneses. Find out what you care about, what makes you happy. And if, like me, for most of your life, you've been trying to prove your worth and live up to other people's expectations of you and not really been too sure what it means to be authentically you, it's never too late to find out. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you ever get a chance to check out Venice, I highly recommend it. Now I've got some popcorn to get to. I'm gonna chill out really hard, snacking on that and watching some funny TikTok videos and just chilling for the rest of the evening. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. Bye! Is it fucking focusing or not?